more than 700,000 visitors and 900 cars on display. They've all been here for the annual fiesta on wheels. This year's talk of the town is mainly small family SUVs and, of course, powerful, expensive sports cars like the new Ferrari. Close links between track and road cars have always been part and parcel of Ferrari's DNA, and this year the family welcomes its latest member, Ford 88 GTB.
And it's always been the Ferrari, the most iconic one, with the engine in the back, the most agile one, which is a strong part of our product range, representing quite a large portion of our sales.
The VA series have been a cornerstone for Ferrari over 40 years. The company says the new 488 GTB will come in other models to cater to all clients. The luxury car market has taken a battering since the world economy slowed. Sales in major markets like China have dropped by as much as a third. But Bori doesn't seem worried at all, with their market slowly growing.
We want to keep the exclusivity of the brand, so this is also good because we are not particularly affected by ups and downs of the market.
A shrinking market almost always promises hotter competition. Winkelmann of Lamborghini looks well poised to pick up the gauntlet.
You know, everybody is doing his job. The competition is good for the customers. It's also good for us because the challenges are getting higher and higher, and we are sticking to our V12 and V10 engines, which are naturally aspirated.
Lamborghini brings us an upgraded Aventador this year, the SV, or Superveloce. The extra horsepower make it nearly a race car.
We have 4x4 driven cars, so this is another thing which is unique in the super sports car business.
And to top things off,
and we have a design which is immediately recognizable, so I think Lamborghini is the best.
Driver-focused can be said about these next two cars we're going to see. The McLaren 675 LT and P1 GTR. The LT model focuses on improving aerodynamics, increasing downforce and cutting weight, while the GTR really tries to push everything to the limit, including its price tag at £2 million.
The car behind us, the 675 LT, is the most focused pure drivers variant of our Super Series range. Very exclusive, just 500 cars. And then the car on the other side of the stand, P1 GTR, is really the most extreme car we can make. It's a track development of the P1, just 40 cars, all sold to customers.
It's easy to see that both supercars speak to hardcore enthusiasts, and that's why the company even throws in driver training when you buy it. Not that the engines and looks aren't powerful enough to lure customers.
They might look really cool, but it's not a fashion statement. This is about real driving pleasure. And I think in that sense, that fact that we're very focused, we'll only ever make sports cars, that makes us stand out, that makes us unique.
But really, it gets harder to untangle fashion and power of cars which sit at the pinnacle. Porsche is one of those brands that shoot for the stars, and this time, the performance star. It's taken a step to put its Cayman onto the racetrack, to all those who really do mean business, as they put it.
Since 10 years we have the Cayman in our assortment, and now it was time to give them a crown, and that is the GT4.
The crown, Muller speaks of, bestows 385 horsepower on the GT4, which brings the speed up to nearly 300 kilometers per hour.
I suppose we are a very sporty company, and we have very sporty customers. A lot of them loves to drive on the racetrack, and especially for them are these cars.
The Geneva Motor Show is anything but just about fast cars. Renault shakes up traditional thinking by bringing an innovative and attractive design into the crossover market. Kadjar is the brand's first C-segment crossover.
We are optimistic because we can see that we are completely renewing the range of cars for the Renault brand, and the customer love them. They buy a lot.
For them, The new model means a whole new business.
And can you imagine that this is the first car we're going to manufacture and sell in China from our new plant of Wuhan. So it's a huge conquest mode for us in China, of course.